Is there something happening on our street?
Dumpy. He got a dumpy. Hey.
One, two, three,
Welcome to the Switch.
Well, the Switch.
It's going to be a fun one today. We're talking about a lot of great. We're talking about the future, which in hindsight, we should have been talking about since the jump. We're letting
Hmm.
people know what's coming, both in events on Break Konnect on the platform, but also in regards to our growth, our development. We're a little plant. We started as a little seed. Now we're a little plant. Now we're going to grow
Into a little tree,
a little tree. And then eventually
which
we'll be a
will
big tree.
hopefully big tree. Yeah, that's the
Big
goal.
tree. That's the goal. Yeah. This weekend was loaded. A lot of
Yeah.
times. Some might say this weekend was massive. Yeah. Yeah.
I genuinely actually am excited to watch all the battles
I'm
from all the events.
confused. I don't know about you, but I am confused based on some of the results that I saw.
Really? I haven't seen any results.
Well, really?
I have been My weekend has been a little all over the place.
Fair.
So yeah.
You really had to dig for those results too, because I don't think they were like they haven't posted the winners photos yet, but I connected the dots through other people's like stories and
So
stuff.
who? Okay. So what? Like, I want to hear. What were you what was confusing about some of the results? Go.
Okay, so Jeffro won the footwork battle. And
Well,
that
okay.
that in itself isn't super surprising, but he battled Dino Rock in top four, and I was a little bit curious to know how that worked out.
Fair, but remember there was a time where Thesis won the full work event at Massive Monkeys?
I do remember that, and who else? What's his face? Wing Zero also won at Massive Monkey. So the bar is switching up every year, right? But Dino Rock is a past champion.
Dynarok is a past champion. Profo was also a past champion,
Yeah, true.
and he competed,
Yeah,
right?
I will say that side of the bracket, the Profo side of the bracket, was like I thought it had less hitters than also there's a few people that were in prelims that I'm surprised didn't make it to the main stage. Like
Mm,
Ghost. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but he's like
I know
really
Ghost.
good at footwork.
Yeah,
And then Litos, um,
I saw that he made it.
he made it, yeah. And I was like, what? Footwork? Like if it was a power competition, maybe. But I'm just very curious. I need to see it. I'm
Yeah, I
underestimating
haven't
a lot
seen
of the
it.
people on this list.
I was pleasantly surprised to see Litos because, like I know that family, I know the kids, so I was kind of like, oh, dope. I haven't seen the battles, so I don't know.
Fair. But you know how I justified it? I'm like, he's been getting like mentorship work from Profo, or
Yeah,
like Profo's been mentoring him. So I'm thinking like maybe since I last saw him, he's developed in a way that I didn't expect, which would make sense how he would make it to the stage. Um, but yeah, I'm very curious to see it. I know he lost to Juan 100 in the first battle, but still like making it out of however many people, like
yeah,
logistics was in
making
the
it.
prelims, Ghost, a few other people that would typically be on that stage, like Litos beat them out. So that's an accomplishment. But I just want to see it. I want to see the footage.
Yeah, I think that's
Also,
surprising. I mean, I was low key also surprised to see that Jeffro won, but that does not feel like an anomaly because all like the thing about Jeffro is he's a really good dancer, you know? Like his dancing ability is like really on point. His musicality is super sick. So I could see that translating to footwork
yeah,
really, really well. It's basically like, all right, I just got to be super musical, without moves and just footwork. And I'm like, I could see that working for him. So
Yes.
yeah, I mean, I'll say that um the footwork winners of Massive Monkeys, it's an eclectic bunch.
That's really good. Your PR training is paying off.
No, I think I'm being real though. It is eclectic. It's
No,
like
it
it's
is. It
kind
is.
of all over the place, you know? And
Yeah.
but here's the thing. This is the thing that I feel I do believe in. The skill level of those winners is normally pretty high. Maybe not the highest skill necessarily in footwork, but it's one of those things where you take an athlete, a naturally skilled athlete, and you put them into a sport that's maybe not, what they're known for,
Hmm.
they're gonna get good at it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of what happens. These high level dancers, high level like B-boys and B-girls, start doing footwork and they get really good at it. They might not get the best at it, but you don't necessarily always have to be the best to win.
Fair. Fair. That's a good explanation. The 3v3.
Okay, so I don't know anything about this. I've only seen like random clips on Instagram, but I have not seen who won. So spill it. I'm happy to
Well,
be spoiled.
Squadron lost first round
What?
to Kid Break, Buckshot, and Marcus.
Wow. Who's in Squadron?
Strike, Victor, and I believe Rock's right.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
First round.
That's pretty crazy.
Yo. Okay.
I know top four was Body Carnival versus Lynx, Alvin, and Lil G on one side, and then on the other side, I think it was Run, Kalani, and Vital versus Buckshot, Marcus, and Kid Break. I don't know which made the finals, but the Squadron being out frame one was crazy to me. I need to see that battle. That's what I'm saying. I need to see that footage.
Yeah, because that's a crazy squad.
To lose in first
Victor,
round.
Strike, and potentially Rocks. That's fucking wild. Wait, Rocks? Was he even in the States?
Yeah, because he was there for the beat writers camp.
Mm, that's right.
But yeah,
Uh,
there was a lot of other events happening this weekend, like Bayou Boiler. San Diego had two events. We had, was there another event?
hold on. I think,
I think there was, right?
yeah, was there something like on Saturday that you went to?
No, I went to Josh's wedding. Shout out to my boy Compound Astro
Yeah.
Club.
Oh, he had a second wedding, right?
He had a second wedding, yeah. I'm checking Break Konnect right now because you can do that. Um, no, that was just those four events, but that's pretty stacked in itself, actually. So I'm not even complaining.
Yeah, those are just the ones that are on Break Konnect, and there was other events that were obviously not on Break Konnect, and I don't know
Fair.
why.
Yeah, I don't know why either, actually. But speaking
That's
of events on Break Connect, there's a lot happening this summer that I think we need to kind of unpack here.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
Um, just looking at the list, just looking at the list, I gotta say, I'm looking forward. Well, first of all, who got the props was the one that we were told about by Mav1 on the pod. He soft launched it.
Mhm.
Gonna be a 4v4, and he's doing it for $3,000 cash. And he's got flag on the ones and twos. He's pulling out all the stops,
Yeah, the
and
10-year anniversary.
yeah,
This one's good. I'm gonna have like so much FOMO on
dude,
this
me
one.
too, man. Like the flyer looks amazing.
I
I'm
know the
pretty
Flyers
sure
like
it's
that was
on
Down
here.
Love. Down Love, shout out to Down Love for that flyer.
Yeah, it's simple, it's effective. But most importantly,
Yeah.
like I just support Mav One full-heartedly. So I really wanted to go. Unfortunately, I'll be in Seattle during that time, not a different jam, but
Yeah.
Mav One, hope you have the jam of the summer, my friend.
I think he's, you know, yeah. I feel like this might be probably the best jam on the Pro Breaking Tour.
Yeah. Pure, like the purest jam. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Because
I
this is the
mean,
one that people like go out for, like you have like AMS as the host. I mean, that's pretty fucking I feel like whenever he is hosting an event, the the turnout just for him alone is like he kind of brings a crowd.
he's a needle mover for sure.
Yeah, he's a needle
Yeah.
mover. You have like Flag and Yak on the DJs.
Flag is also a
Um,
needle mover. A lot of people go to
yeah,
jams to hear
so
Flag's
that's what I'm
music.
saying. Like you're putting the right people together to create that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
And like fuck. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Like I feel like I'm just getting all the hurts of the events that I'm gonna be missing, like I have been missing this year.
It's all good, man. This is a beautiful part about jams. There's always one happening and there's always going to be another good one. So don't you worry your little forehead. That's
Yeah,
maybe not so little. It's just a regular forehead.
to the regular forehead.
4.5 head. But who's counting?
Shut up.
The other one that I think has a lot of buzz about it that I didn't really know about until the flyer was posted was the Battle of Chicken and Beer.
Battle of Chico. Well, I mean, that one just got a lot of history
Well, yeah, but I'd never heard about it before, and I've been in the game now like 16 years, dude. Like that's
there, but it's definitely like a very much an East Coast thing. Like Nemesis has been throwing that jam like since before I moved to San Diego.
well, you know who else is spinning that? DJ Flag. And they got a good list of judges. It just sounds like it's going to be really fire, to be honest. Like it sounds like a party, and that's what makes me hype. Like that's what the type of jams you should be throwing during the summer, you know?
Yeah,
Party
it's
jam.
it's it's meant to be like a party jam for sure.
That's man, that's FOMO right there too.
Well, at least this one's in New York, so I might actually be able to go to this one.
Oh yeah, dude, you gotta go to the Battle of Chicken and Beer. You gotta have, at the very least, a
Chicken.
beer and a chicken, or maybe
Yeah,
like a Zero, Tom
a
Holland's
bureau.
brand. Yeah, non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Holland, you know.
Oh, duels.
Yeah,
Oh, duels.
O'Toole's. Fuck. Tom Holland is he's the man of the summer, so you need to support him.
He's got enough support.
The Odyssey, Spider-Man Brand New Day. You might as well be like ordering bureaus to your house, taking a bureau to the dome.
Oh, that's right. That's his beer brand, right? Bureaus.
Yeah, bureau. Yeah. I'm telling you,
Bro.
he's the man of the summer, dude. The Odyssey and Spider-Man. Come on. What are we talking about? Well, you know what we are talking about, the RFTA 20-year anniversary with the Fire Flyer.
Fire flyer.
That one, what day is that one? Oh, it's July 25th. That's why I couldn't go. I really thought about going to that one, but then 4th of July is like 2 weeks before that, and then I'm going on vacation, so I can't go. But Educate is spinning that, and I mean their flyer is always so good. Oh, and
Yeah.
Eddie
Love the
Styles is
artist.
judging
Yeah,
it.
it's sick. Who?
Eddie Styles is judging it. I didn't know that. Wow. 2v2 footwork battle. Okay. Well, maybe that's also why I'm not going. I would not. That's just not my. I'm not Jeffro, let's say. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, we know. So yeah, there's a lot of cool events coming up on Break Konnect. One that's not on Break Konnect that's gonna be by the end of the day today is 4th of July, Volume 4. I just don't have the flyer done yet. A little bit,
No problem.
a little bit design blocked, but it's coming together and it will be for sure up really soon. So very exciting. I think the amount of money that we're putting up for that event is going to entice a lot of people, I hope. Um, what can I say? We love to give back,
And you will.
and we will.
You will if you're selling your tickets on Break Konnect.
You shot it down. I set it up and you shot it down. Yeah, that was really good.
Well, I'm like, why is he paused? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
segue. Um,
segue. No, that was good because speaking of giving back, that's what Break Connect is on the mission to do. And it's already
yeah.
technically in motion, right? Because there's one event already taking pre-sales through the payment system.
Actually, there is. Give me 1 second because I don't have these things memorized like I should.
You
But
should, dude. You
if
absolutely should.
you are available
Especially because this event is
uh,
happening this
this
weekend.
weekend, yep,
Yeah.
this Sunday, the
City of
31st,
Kings.
City of Kings. It's the USA qualifier.
Boo, boo,
Uh,
boo.
you can buy your pre-sale ticket on Break Konnect. And how about the
And
scene? How about the scene?
what about this?
Because well, basically what Break Konnect is doing, the first $1,000 that Break Konnect makes strictly from ticket sales for Break Konnect, we're going to use to sponsor an event on Break Konnect. And then
Yes.
after that, 5% of each ticket sale of the profit that Break Konnect makes will be set aside to sponsor more events on Break Konnect. So the
Yeah.
more the platform gets used to sell tickets, the more money gets put back into the community.
You know what I thought would be really cool? If like we had a like obviously giving back is important to events that already exist, but we are an event platform, and I think it would be really cool for like maybe 1 month at it, because this is going to be like a monthly thing, right? Like every month a certain amount would be given to events. I think we should have like one designated month that we allow people to like apply for way in advance so that we can help them throw their first ever jam. Even if it's not like a major production, it would be great to see more people throw events and just get that experience, right? And like we are an event platform, so why
Yeah,
not do that? And it could be a collaboration between Break NG and Break Konnect, because I would not want to co-sign on something that we would have no control over. So, we gotta implement
that's a good
structures.
idea.
But that would be down the line. That would be down the line. We
Yeah,
do want to make sure that people understand that this is only possible with their support and their part of the bargain, which is use the payment system. Use the payment system. Come on. Are you kidding me?
uh,
Use it. You know Stripe. We work with Stripe. We love
yeah.
Stripe. You like Stripes?
I do
We
like
like
stripes.
I like Stripes. I also like Stripes. But we also like Stripe,
You like stripe?
a single
Yeah,
stripe. And they like us because they helped us integrate this payment system, and now we are in motion. 4th of July will also have their pre-sale tickets on this payment system. And I'm hoping more events do that because you can do early bird, you can do
discount
discount,
codes.
you can do different types of tickets. You have a VIP section,
There's guest lists. Yep, VIP guest lists.
and all you
You
have to
don't
do
even
is
need a
scan
yeah,
the QR code.
yeah, and that's the thing. When you buy a ticket on Break Connect and you have your QR code, you are automatically checked in. You basically, the promoter scans it, boom, they're in. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Important. Look, this is why that's important. If everybody did that, there would be zero hiccups at the DJ booth when prelims are happening. Oh, hey man, I signed up. You didn't call me. Oh, what's your name? Oh, I entered as the Mighty Ducks. Oh, you're not checked in. You just threw off my whole prelims because you didn't check in, and now I got to make you do a showcase by yourself. Wow,
Yeah.
that's
But
embarrassing.
if you get scanned, boom, boom,
Yeah,
you're
if you get
checked in.
scanned. Oh, the Mighty number one, the Mighty Ducks. Can I get the Mighty Ducks versus Squadron, please? Frame one. It's
Because you're
like
checked in.
two different experiences right there. And
Also,
then
yeah. I mean,
I
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I'll
was
say it
gonna say
after.
you could go as far as like bundling on there. Hey, we got two categories. You want to buy a ticket that covers two categories? On Break Connect. You can do that.
Wait, what?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, for
Yeah.
like like more like a ticket tier.
Yes, a ticket tier.
Yeah,
Yes, correct.
ticket tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you can do ticket tiers. The thing that I was gonna say was this 5%, right? Like I stand by it. 5%, like after the $1,000, because the whole point of that is just kind of like let's just see how quickly we can get to that 1K, right? If we all like work on that together. But after that, it's 5% of whatever Break Konnect makes from each ticket sale will get set aside. Imagine if we get Break Konnect to the level of Meta, of Instagram, of Facebook, of Eventbrite. That 5% looks a whole lot bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we get it to a point where that 5% becomes viable every month.
And
So,
there's a lot of events that could benefit from that.
I mean, the whole scene could benefit from that
Yeah, yeah.
because eventually if that 5% gets so big where events can potentially almost become free, where we take the burden off of the organizer, where, if like their biggest thing is like, I want to make a really good event, but this venue is too expensive. There's a point where maybe that 5% could cover that event's venue
Mhm.
for that month. And maybe there's a point where that 5% could cover the winnings for the competitors for multiple events for that month.
They want to fly out Felix to judge, and they're on the West Coast. That money
That
can
would be a
always cover
terrible
that.
idea. I'm not a good judge.
Oh
But
my
my point
God,
is,
what? Don't say that.
I'm not a good judge, man.
Okay, well then let's fine. Then we're not hiring Felix. If they wanted to fly out Nebs from the East Coast, who
He's
just
a good
actually
judge.
got a job because Felix declined it in real time, that would be a possibility, right? Like, oh,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
got $1,600 because of Break Connect. Oh, I want to use 500 of that to fly out Nebs. Great. Now your event kind of just went up a little bit, and that's essentially what it's there for. You
yeah,
give to
and
us, we want to give back to you.
yeah, there's a system that'll be in place to kind of like how do we figure out which event gets it? But the point is, there's a real possibility of the scene doing that for itself. That's the whole point of Break Connect. I know I preach self-sustainability
Hmm.
a lot, and this is the start of that. This is how we're going to make that happen.
Hell yeah. Do you think we should, like once the ball fully gets rolling, do you think we should do a like tracker for the first 1,000?
I think so. I
Like
think that'd be
every
dope.
100, we should be like, hey, we just hit 100, we just hit 200, we just hit 300. That way people know like it is moving. It's good. It's getting closer.
Hmm.
So expect that crowd, expect that tracker. Um, you know what else they should expect?
What?
Should I say it?
Yes, because I don't remember what we've been
Should I
talking
tease
about.
them? Have y'all ever heard of the App Store? Have you ever
Yeah,
heard of
no,
the
the
App
app is
Store?
coming.
The,
The app
the
is
app
coming
is coming. Break Connect will be on the App Store at some point in time.
at
And
some point in time.
I think it's
I
important to
teased.
mention all the work that has gone into it because for some people it might just be like, oh, hey, Break Connect has an app now. But it's not just that simple.
No.
It's been a thought for a long time.
Yeah, and not like that kind of thought, but like a good kind of thought. A thought in
It's
your
been
head, not that over there.
yeah, the one in your head, not the one on your head. You know what I'm saying? But like
Oh, don't know what you're saying, but okay. Um,
the app has been in progress for a while. It was a thought, then it became the app.
it was an idea. It was an idea that started to really manifest. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I worked with the University of Michigan. They have a UX program where you can essentially apply to have the seniors of the UX program work on your product. And, shout out to Absinthe, Vince. He's been working with me on some of the payment system stuff. And, again, just like big shout out to him for being a big part of this. But he recommended that I apply, and I did. And I got a great, great group of kids
Very good.
to essentially work on the platform on Break Konnect. And we would meet every week. I gave them kind of like a rundown of what I wanted to do, how I wanted it to work. We would meet, discuss the designs, I'd provide feedback, and there's a lot of back and forth. But at the end of the day, like they did a fantastic job, like bringing my vision of what I wanted the app to be to life. So they definitely brought me like a lot closer than I would have been if I was doing this on my own.
Yeah, they had some great ideas. Like obviously, I think you already knew what you wanted from the app and what you wanted it to kind of do, but it was really cool to see someone else have a take on what Break Connect could be, just
Hmm.
based on the very surface level introduction that they got to the platform. Obviously, I don't think that they were, I mean, not obviously, like they were not breakers, they were not hip hop dancers.
One of them was a dancer.
She was a ballet dancer though, right? Or contemporary?
There was a dude. There was a dude.
Oh, I didn't meet a
Yeah.
dude in the meetings, but uh, from from what I gathered, because I did ask them, I was like, "Have any of y'all been to like a hip hop event?" And they all said no.
Mm.
So, anyways, it was cool to see someone that maybe would not know exactly like what the platform is used for on a regular basis to have a take on it. And obviously, the younger the kids are, which I think they're all like seniors, right? So they got to be like 21, 22.
Oh,
The older
22,
they are,
yeah.
I think the closer they are to understanding the current trends of today with like visuals and also like just maybe user experience, like what people want to see at that age. So it was cool to see that, like, oh, they wanted to add like a social aspect to it. They wanted to make it like even their design of today, it didn't fresh coat of paint that I mean I knew you wanted to do. So
You're getting choppy. Luis, the Wi-Fi.
I lagged, yeah.
Yeah, you lagged a bit.
I lagged. I stopped talking though, so it's not like I said because I noticed that I lagged.
Good.
Um,
But yeah, no,
saying
fresh coat of paint, like
they gave a
fresh
fresh
pair
coat
of
of paint.
eyes.
Yes.
That's what they brought. And they did a lot of the work for me. They interviewed you, they interviewed Baby Girl, Ryan,
Alan.
people in New York, people in Florida. They interviewed a lot of people.
Yeah.
I can go down the list, but the point is like they got some direct feedback. I
Hmm.
know that I get feedback just because I go to events and I meet people and everyone's like, it'd be cool. But they got it in a very it's like in a more professional setting
Yeah,
where,
formal. Hmm.
we are doing UX research for this thing, and this is how we're going to apply the feedback you're giving us directly to the platform.
It's,
So,
it's funny because I'm sure when people give you feedback, it's like, hey, yo, Felix, I was thinking, man, you should do this. But then, like, in the call, it's like, well, upon looking at the platform, I'm thinking maybe we should integrate a little bit. It's like a different, people
yeah,
take
no,
it
of
a little
course,
bit
you gotta
differently.
throw on your professional voice.
Right, right. Which also inspires people to really think a little bit deeper about it. Because even for me, right, like I already knew kind of what I was stepping into. I wanted to treat it a little bit more seriously because it was people that didn't know, like anything. So I was like, okay, I feel like I kind of have to educate them a little bit and give them like a true dissected version of my feedback. And yeah, they were great. You already posted a little bit of a teaser in at the end
Yeah.
of one of the reels. Um, how, what in your head, what is the timeline for this process?
Honestly, I originally was thinking end of the year,
Hmm.
but with payments taking a lot longer than I thought it would,
Hmm.
which means it pushes back the app release. So
Yeah.
I would say definitely in 2027, there will be an app. I don't know if it's going to be early 2027 or middle of 2027, but definitely 2027. But after that happens, everything else is going to come by much quicker, primarily because we'll have a unified code base.
Okay.
So that's kind of the other thing with creating an app is I have a couple of choices, right? When you build an app, you can do it with native, which means you build one for iOS and you build one for Android, and then you have a
Mhm.
separate code base for the website.
Okay.
or you do it in React Native, which is one code base that gets packaged for Android, iOS, and the web. Now, I still have to update the code base because right now it's in a language specifically for web.
Hmm.
So it's in Vue. I don't know how many people watch this are going to be like, oh, yeah, I know exactly what it's talking about. But, there are definitely developers and programmers in the breaking scene and the dance scene that might know what I'm saying. But the point is, we still have to redo it for React,
Hmm.
um, which means that there's certain elements that will have to get updated specifically to work in React,
Okay.
um, React Native.
React Native.
Um, yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And I've spoken with my developers. I actually had a meeting with them over the weekend to kind of see how we can kind of get that in motion. The thing that I'm doing right now is I am rebuilding a design system for Break Konnect to start making updates to it visually because that's kind of the first thing I want to do is align the vision, and then start bringing that vision over to the app, the
Well,
app experience.
goodbye, orange.
Yeah.
See you
Goodbye
later.
orange, goodbye blue.
Goodbye, blue. Welcome, neon light green and hot
What?
pink. No, just kidding. Just like the worst color scheme you can think of.
Yeah. Yeah, hot pink, green. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's not a
but
bad color scheme. It's just not for breaking it.
it's not for us, no.
No,
But I guess what I'm saying is I'm excited to kind of like, unveil what it's going to look like. I know I had a sneak peek, which is cool, but I'm excited to like expand on that design and to really start people seeing what the motion looks like, what,
no.
like the interactivity is going to be. That's what I'm super excited about.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be more teasers in the near future. Just teasers though. No, we're not even an appetizer. We
Yeah.
just want to give you like
I
two
think
crumbs.
I think the big thing is definitely getting people adopting the payment system because
Yeah.
I like for me, this has always been kind of the vision is getting into that level of, by the way, we're about to hit 12,000 users on Break Konnect. We're five members away.
5%, five members, five head. We got it all the fives.
Five head.
Five
Sure.
head.
Um, okay. Anyways, so the point is that 5% sounds small, right? When you kind of look at it on an individual level.
Yeah.
But when you realize that as a dance community, right? And this is why I've always kind of also said, like, it's not just breaking, it's dance. Because that 5% can get a lot bigger when you have all the other styles involved. And
Hmm.
that 5% can be used for a lot of different events. So I just want people to understand that 5% of, you know what, let me do this real quick. I'm just going to do some quick math.
Do it.
I am looking up what is 5% of Instagram's net worth.
Oh wow.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever get to this point, but 5% of Instagram is $5 billion. dollars.
Holy cannoli. Okay, well, that would be nice. It'd be nice to get to that point.
I mean, we would never have to pay for an event ever again,
Ever. Zero.
ever, period,
That's a lot of money.
for the rest of the existence of events.
Yeah, we could give out like 1 million in footwork 1v1 prize money. That'd be a
Like,
crazy thing.
imagine that. Imagine
That'd
like that would be the same level as you would become. Like that level of competition would actually be taken really seriously.
Oh yeah, dude. It would be a
5%
oh my
of Instagram is $5 billion. dollars. I'm not saying that Break Connect is going to reach that level of like capital, but if we got a percentage of that, that 5% would still make a massive impact. And that's kind of what I'm always saying is that 5% could be as big as we want it to be. We get to decide that as a community.
To be more like comparable, Eventbrite, 500 million net worth. 5% of that is pretty good actually. It's like what, 5 million?
I think so.
Yeah, that's 5 million. Imagine even 5 million would change someone's life. 1 million would change someone's life.
Wait, do you say 500 million?
Hmm.
Because I just did. They said that 5% of Eventbrite's current net worth is 22.65 million. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
this is, I guess they were acquired recently, so that kind of changed everything. But their final valuation was 500 million, which is what I was using. But that's neither here nor there. That's life-changing money. That's community changing money. And we're community changers. What can I say?
I hope so. Listen, if Break Konnect was $1 million company, what's 5% of $1 million?
Uh, yeah, that's
Well, actually, what is 5%?
200,000, 200, yeah, 200,000, right?
I think so. No, it's 50,000. But still,
Bummer.
50,000. $50,000 a
50,000.
month that we could like every single month.
Boom, 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 boom. You're welcome. Here's another one. The LeBron James meme. Here's two more for you.
That's listen, my point is there's going to be a time where we will own the direction of our own destiny.
Yeah.
And I want Breakneck to facilitate that destiny. Not own that destiny, but just
Mhm.
facilitate it. We get
Yeah.
to decide which way it goes, and Breakneck gets to pay for some of it
Yeah. And I mean, it all starts with people putting their events on Break
on
Konnect and
Breakneck.
using the payment system. That's where it begins, folks. That's the first
Yeah,
step.
that's the first step.
We just need you to
We're
take the
going to
first
be,
1,000 steps and we'll take it from there. Has
yes,
has there already been technically some dollars put into that?
yeah, yeah, no, like, so City of Kings, right? That's what it's called. Please tell me that's what it's called.
Yes.
Yeah, damn it. City of Kings has already so. Oh, am I frozen? Or are you frozen?
You're frozen, but I can hear your tech, your
Oh, that
your,
is weird.
your voice.
One sec. Let me. Come on, camera.
Ah, no, I'm just kidding. Now I can't hear your audio, but I can see your camera.
Can you
Dude,
hear me
it's
now?
Mark. Oh, I can hear you now. It's
Hello,
Mark
hello, hello.
Zuckerberg trying to shut you off, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can see you
Okay.
and hear you. And most importantly, I can feel you now.
Okay. Um, City of Kings has already had multiple ticket sales. Yeah. I mean, 4th of July is going to use it. I've spoken with Monk from Unbreakable. He's planning on using it.
Of course he
The
is.
more the more events that get on this, I mean, the possibility, like we really get to create these possibilities.
Yeah, we do. And we're already started. It's going to be a blast. The
It's going
summer's
to be
going
a
to be
fucking
great.
blast. Yeah,
And yeah, we'll provide updates as it tracks, as it not prevails, as it progresses. Shout out
as
to
it progresses.
Prevail. Just
Shout out to
random.
Prevail.
Just shout out to Prevail. As it progresses, we'll give updates so that people know, hey, I'm about to throw an event. I see they're on their way. Let me just use the payment system so that they can also continue that progress. And eventually, who knows? Maybe they could be the $1,000 getter. Maybe we'll split it four ways, 250, 250, 250. We don't know. We'll figure it out when
Yeah.
we get there, but it's
Well,
important to get
the
there.
thing is, when we do get like that $1,000, the community,
They decide.
the Break Konnect community, you're going to help us decide where that money goes. We'll have some rules kind of set up. We'll figure out like which events we'll be able to qualify, but you'll be able to help us actually like choose who gets that money and how it gets spent. So,
You know, the number one rule is no event with an AI flyer will get paid out. No, no, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not
I
kidding.
mean, listen, I understand what you're saying. I do have some grievances with AI flyers, but I'm not going to be the one to start telling people who does and doesn't get money based on that.
Okay, fine.
It's a democracy, man. It's a democracy.
Over my dead body, Felix. Just kidding. Um, what an episode.
What an episode. Damn,
I have to
we
edit a
did that,
lot
huh?
of this one. This is probably the one that I'll have to edit the most ever.
You're gonna be like, all right, let me put my editor's hat on. Shout out to Breakmatic.
Shout out to Pragmatic, yeah.
Wow.
Sh-
Okay, like that's
Shout out to the coach of
me writers.
the meme writers camp. I tried to apply,
Yo,
I was like, hey, I really want to go to this camp. And they were like, well, we only accept meat writers, which is why we can't put you in there. I was like, damn it. Ah, that
you
sucks.
really will need to edit this out because like if anybody from Rebel decides to watch any of this content, they can't see this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit it. Man, what a ride.
What a
What a
ride.
ride.
Yo, for a split second, I'm like, wait, did I record this? I did.
Yo,
Um,
when you were frozen, I was like, dude, this better be recording because like I just realized because I didn't see the thing, but I see it in the top right.
yeah.
All right.
All right, bro. Happy
Next
Memorial Day.
guest, Wacko, right? So
Oh, next guest is Wacko. Yeah, by the way, we gotta like solidify a date so I can hit him up.
yes. I gotta tell you, now this is off record. The I'm starting a basketball league. I start on Wednesdays, but basically like Wednesdays from 5 on, I'm like not available because every week is like different game time. So it'd have to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday that we record with Wacko for the next 12 weeks.
Okay.
So I can do any Monday or Tuesday,
Monday,
anything.
Tuesday, Friday.
The thing is, I'm traveling to Seattle next Friday. I'm looking at other Fridays. Other Fridays should be fine in June, actually. 12, 19, and 26 are open. The first
12.
available. Yeah, the
Let's try
12th
12.
works. Yeah, hit him up. And I mean, his time is my time, so basically it would have to be maybe like 4 p.m. or like
Yeah.
I'm sure he's done, and that gives us enough time to kind of plot out his episode.
Yeah. June 12th on a Friday.
You know what we're gonna ask him about.
Donuts.
Donuts. What if the whole episode is
Oh,
just
and also, by the way, shout out to Wacko's event. It's the
the crew
Whack
down?
Donuts anniversary.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 5v5.
Yep. So
But
just
you know what? It's the day of Unbreakable.
well, that's raspberries.
That is raspberries, because all the West Coast crews that want to do a 5v5, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'd have to pay a $500 ticket to get out there, or I can just go to the Bay." But even crazier is that there's a third jam happening that same day.
What in the fuck?
I don't think people are putting respect on the Unbreakable name because there's no official flyer yet. It's just like a teaser. So who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows how the future, who knows what the future holds?
Wait, are there really that many events that weekend?
Yeah, I know Wackos is for sure. Obviously Unbreakable. The third event, I, think it's a smaller one.
Oh, it's Clash of the Funkiest. 'Cause, like, there's literally that many events that weekend. Oh, it's Clash of the Funkiest. 'Cause, like, there's literally that many events that weekend. Oh, it's Clash of the Funkiest. 'Cause, like, there's literally that many events that weekend.
Well, Yeah, yeah, exactly. Clash of the Funkiest and that dude, Justin
No, wait.
Jensen.
Wacko's event is the 24th.
Oh,
Unbreakable is the weekend before.
it's the 17th?
Yeah, Unbreakable is the 17th, and then
Oh,
Clash of the
okay, so
Funkiest is on the 17th.
then I got it mixed up because just I was just about to say before you mentioned that Justin Jensen just said he was going to add a 5v5 crew battle to that one, Clash of the Funkiest.
Okay.
So there is going to
Well,
be a 5v5 crew battle on the West Coast that same day. I mixed them up, but it's not Wackos. It's that dude, Justin Body Rock Jensen.
that dude.
That
Yeah.
dude.
Shout out to Body Rock.
Shout out to
When is
Body
his
Rock.
jam? When is I Need a Break? No, that's not.
That's
Sorry. No.
happening next year.
Oh.
Yeah, he talked about it on his stories. I'm in tune. I'm in touch, you know?
All right. Peace, brother.
Peace, peace, my G.